At its core, an allergy is your immune system, a complex network designed to protect you from harm. But sometimes this intricate defense system gets its signals crossed. It misinterprets harmless substances as dangerous invaders, triggering a cascade of reactions that we experience as allergy symptoms. It's a case of mistaking a harmless substance for a threat. These substances, known as allergens, can range from the seemingly benign pollen grains floating in the air, to the microscopic dust mites lurking in our homes, or even certain foods we consume. Normally, your body uses antibodies, specialized proteins to fight off real invaders like viruses and bacteria. These antibodies act like targeted missiles, identifying and neutralizing the threats that could make you sick. These invaders include viruses and bacteria. The immune system is constantly on guard, ready to deploy its defenses against these genuine dangers. But in allergies, your immune system produces a special type of antibody, IgE, specifically designed to target these harmless allergens. This is where the misidentification occurs, leading to an unnecessary immune response. This IgE antibody is created against things like pollen, peanuts, or pet dander, substances that pose no real threat to the body. Let's consider a child allergic to cats, a common example to illustrate this process. During the first exposure, the encounter quietly primes their immune system without any immediate allergic reaction. The body starts creating IgE antibodies specifically designed to recognize and react to cat dander. These antibodies are now on standby, waiting for the next encounter. These antibodies then attach themselves to cells located in various parts of the body, including the skin, the lining of the lungs, and the digestive system. This attachment is what sets the stage for future allergic reactions, essentially arming these cells to respond rapidly upon subsequent exposure. So the next time the child encounters a cat, the scenario changes dramatically. The cat dander triggers these primed cells to release a flood of chemicals, most notably histamine, into the surrounding tissues. And that's when the classic allergy symptoms begin to manifest, often quite rapidly. These symptoms include sneezing, an intense itching sensation, and the appearance of hives on the skin. In more severe cases, the reaction can even lead to trouble breathing, a frightening and potentially dangerous situation. This entire cascade of events is your body's misguided attempt to expel a threat that isn't actually harmful. The cat or the pollen or the peanuts are not inherently dangerous. The problem lies in the immune system's misinterpretation. Histamine, the key chemical released during an allergic reaction, causes swelling of the nasal passages and eyes, intense itching, and increased mucus production. All of these effects combine to create the classic allergy misery that so many people experience. It's a powerful defense mechanism designed to protect you from genuine threats. But in the case of allergies, this defense is misdirected, aimed at the wrong target, causing unnecessary discomfort and distress. So, when you're suffering from allergies, remember that it's not a sign of weakness or vulnerability. Instead, it's a sign of your immune system's overzealous protection at work, a testament to its constant vigilance, even if it's sometimes misguided. Understanding this intricate process is key to finding the right treatment strategies and managing your allergy symptoms effectively. Allergies are not about being sick or having a weak immune system. They're about your body's mistaken identity crisis, a case of misinterpreting friend for foe. Allergies are most often triggered by a handful of common culprits, substances that our bodies mistakenly identify as threats. These triggers can vary widely from person to person, making it essential to understand what specifically affects you. Airborne allergens like pollen, released by trees, grasses, and weeds, dust mites, microscopic creatures that thrive in our homes, mold spores which flourish in damp environments, and pet dander, tiny flecks of skin shed by animals, top the list, causing sneezing, a perpetually runny nose, and intensely itchy eyes. These are often the first signs that your allergies are acting up. Indoors, dust mites and mold thrive in bedding, carpets, and damp spaces like bathrooms and basements, creating an environment ripe for allergic reactions. While pet dander lingers on fur and skin flakes, spreading easily through the air and settling on furniture, food allergies are another major category. A significant source of allergic reactions for many. Milk, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts like almonds and walnuts, soy, wheat, fish, and shellfish such as shrimp and crab cause most reactions, triggering a range of symptoms that can appear quickly after ingestion. Symptoms can range from mild hives, an itchy rash that appears on the skin, to life-threatening anaphylaxis, a severe whole-body allergic reaction that can cause difficulty breathing and a drop in blood pressure. especially with foods and insect stings, where the reaction can be swift and severe. Insect venom and certain medications like antibiotics, particularly penicillin, can also provoke severe allergic responses, requiring immediate medical attention. Recognizing your triggers, understanding what specific substances cause your allergic reactions, whether it's pollen in the air during allergy season or peanuts on your plate at a restaurant, is the first step to staying safe and managing your allergies effectively. For some, a simple bee sting, which might seem like a minor inconvenience to others, or bite of shrimp, a seemingly harmless appetizer, can be a medical emergency requiring a trip to the hospital. That's why awareness and preparation are crucial, empowering you to take control of your health. Know your triggers, know your symptoms, understand how your body reacts to specific allergens, and always be ready to act, having a plan in place in case of an allergic reaction. Managing allergies starts with understanding what sets them off, and taking proactive steps to minimize your exposure and safeguard your well-being. Beyond the usual suspects, some allergies are truly bizarre. Imagine being allergic to water. Yes, it's real, called aquagenic urticaria, causing hives with every drop. Or sunlight solar urticaria triggers hives and itching after just minutes in the sun. Even everyday metals like nickel in jewelry or phones can cause rashes for some. The strangest? Alpha-gal syndrome, where a tick bite makes you allergic to red meat. Reactions can be delayed and severe. These rare allergies show just how unpredictable the immune system can be. Sometimes the world's most ordinary things become your body's biggest enemies. The hygiene hypothesis suggests our ultra-clean lifestyles may be fueling the allergy epidemic. In the past, kids played in dirt and were exposed to a variety of microbes, training their immune systems to tolerate harmless substances. Today, sanitized environments may leave immune systems bored and trigger-happy, attacking pollen and food proteins instead. Studies show children raised on farms or with older siblings have fewer allergies. Exposure matters. Our gut microbiome, shaped by our environment, plays a key role in immune balance. The takeaway? We need a little dirt and diversity to keep our immune systems in check. It's not about abandoning hygiene, but about finding a healthy balance. Allergies are skyrocketing, especially in Western countries. Genetics can't explain the rapid increase. Environment and lifestyle are the main drivers. The hygiene hypothesis is part of the story, but so are diet, pollution, and antibiotic overuse. Processed foods and low-fiber diets disrupt our gut bacteria, affecting immune regulation. Pollution, especially from traffic, can make allergens more potent and trigger stronger reactions. Climate change is making pollen seasons longer and more intense, exposing us to more allergens. Overuse of antibiotics, especially in childhood, may disrupt immune development. Modern life, for all its benefits, may be making our immune systems more confused than ever. Developing an allergy is a two-step process: sensitization, then reaction. First, your immune system quietly mislabels a harmless substance as a threat, creating IgE antibodies. These antibodies attach to cells, priming your body for future encounters. The next exposure triggers these cells to release histamine, causing symptoms like sneezing, hives, or swelling. Sometimes you can be sensitized for years before your first reaction. That's why allergies can seem to appear suddenly, even in adulthood. It's a gradual buildup, your body crossing a threshold before symptoms show. Genetics and environment both play a role in this process. Understanding how allergies develop helps us prevent and manage them better. Living with allergies is challenging, but you can take control. Avoid known triggers. Keep windows closed during pollen season, use dust-proof bedding, and check food labels. Medications like antihistamines and nasal sprays can ease symptoms. Talk to your doctor for the best plan. For severe cases, allergy shots can retrain your immune system for lasting relief. If you're at risk for anaphylaxis, always carry an epinephrine auto-injector and have an action plan. Educate those around you so they can help in an emergency. Managing allergies is about smart strategies, preparation, and empowerment. With the right approach, you can live fully, despite your immune system's quirks. Your immune system is a powerful and intricate defense network, a silent guardian working tirelessly around the clock. It's a complex system of cells, tissues, and organs, all collaborating to keep you safe. It's specifically designed to protect you from real and present threats, the kind that can truly harm your health and well-being. These threats include a vast array of invaders, like viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites, all constantly trying to breach your body's defenses. But sometimes this incredibly sophisticated system gets confused, mistakenly declaring war on harmless things that pose no real danger, like pollen, those tiny grains released by plants, or peanuts, a common food that triggers allergic reactions in many individuals, and even pet dander, those microscopic flecks of skin shed by our beloved cats and dogs. This is the paradox of allergies, a situation where your body misinterprets safety for danger. It's your body's own defenses designed to protect you, inadvertently turning against everyday substances that shouldn't cause any harm. It's important to understand that this isn't a sign of weakness or a flaw in your system. Instead, it's often a sign of an immune system that's a little too eager, a bit overzealous in its protective duties, like a car alarm that goes off not for an intruder but for a falling leaf gently landing on the hood. When this happens, when your immune system misidentifies a harmless substance, your body launches a full-scale defensive response, as if it were facing a serious threat. It's mistaking the harmless for the dangerous, triggering a cascade of reactions. The result? A range of uncomfortable and disruptive symptoms like sneezing fits, persistent itching, and noticeable swelling, and in some severe cases even life-threatening reactions that require immediate medical attention. Allergies are a daily struggle for millions of people worldwide, impacting their quality of life and overall well-being. Their prevalence is increasingly shaped by our modern environment and evolving lifestyles. So remember, an allergy is fundamentally an overreaction of your immune system, not a failure of your body. By understanding the underlying mechanisms of allergies, by gaining knowledge about how your immune system works, we can start to proactively manage and even outsmart our immune system's unique quirks and sensitivities. Let's delve deeper and explore why this happens. What are the root causes of these allergic reactions? And most importantly, how you can find effective relief from your allergy symptoms and regain control of your health and well-being.